Hi guys, this is my second video on explaining eShop project. My previous video was in singular language, but I decided to do upcoming videos in English. Okay, in this video, I am going to explain you and talk you about input validations part of our sign up process. In the previous video, I have explained you guys about the designing and some coding parts of sign in and sign up page. But we didn't connect the database at the we didn't connect the database to our project at the moment. Okay, let's start our new video with the input validations inside the sign up process of our eShop project. Okay, before showing the project, here are some important things. We use this connection.php to access our database anytime inside the project without always adding stuff like root, password and localhost. This makes the programming part easier. If you want to use this at the starting of a new page, we should add this PHP code, require connection.php. This line connects the page to the connection.php, and then connection.php connects the whole project to the database. Okay, now let's move on to our project. Here is the project. Oh, look like nothing was added since the last edit. But no, we added the input validations to this sign up process inside our project. Now let's see how the input validations work. First, let's click on the sign up button without adding any data. They say please enter your first name. Okay, let's enter a first name. I will give my name and then let's click on the sign up again. Then they say please enter your last name. Okay, now I am going to click again in sign up. Then they say please enter your email. Let's enter something like this and click on sign up. Let's see what will happen. They say invalid email. This is all done by validations, input validations. We use this sign up process.php file to do that. Let's talk about that in future. Okay, please include at and to the email address. Sanuga is missing at. Okay, now let's click on at gmail.com. Then let's click on sign up. See what happened. Please enter your password. I gave a password. First, let's see what will happen if we just give 3 characters to the password. Passwords must contain between 5 to 20 characters. Okay, now let's add something like this and then let's click on sign up. Please enter your mobile. Okay, let's add something like this to the mobile number. This is not a Sri Lankan one. Sri Lankan mobile numbers are starting from 07. Now I click on gender and I click on female. Then let's click on sign up again. Mobile must have 10 characters. 10 characters. Okay, let's add another one here. Invalid mobile. The reason for the invalidation is the validation part of our project. Now let's click here and click on valid one. Then they say success. Okay, when the success is here, we can refresh our database and we can see the data is added. The data is adding through a lot of stuff, a lot of validations. Okay, now let's see the validation part. Here is the validation part. This is how we validate our first name. Here is the way. If the first name field is empty, first we add this by the variables in post method. Okay, let's talk about it. If the first name is empty, they echo then not they, we echo please enter your first name. We show that. Then if the length of the first name is more than 50 characters, then they say first name must have less than 50 characters. We can also test that. If the last name is empty, they say please enter your last name. If the length of the last name is more than 50, then they say last name must have less than 50 characters. If the email field is empty, they say please enter your email. If the length of the email is more than 100 or equal 100, they say email must have less than 100 characters. And this is a special one. This is a filtering one, and this is the not sign in the programming language. They are filtering the validate email, and here is our email variable, and they validate this one through filter validate email. And if it is not, that means they say invalid email. If one of these stuff is missing, that means this is going to stop. We can't continue. Then if that done, then we move on to the another validation. This validation is password validation. If the password is empty, they say please enter your password. If the password length is less than 5 or more than 20, they say password must have 5 to 20 characters. That means password must not have more than 20 characters. Password must not have less than 55 characters. Not 55, 5 characters. Okay. If the mobile number is empty, they say please enter your mobile number. If the length of the mobile number is not 10, they say mobile number must have 10 characters. We saw that. This is another special one. We use this break match to match a mobile number like Sri Lanka or India, something like that. This is the way how we can validate a Sri Lankan mobile number. We say not. If this is not matching like this, we say invalid email, else we get success. Here is the success one. We use this one 07 at the first, then we use 0 to 9 characters inside the, since the last mobile number should have 10 characters. Okay, it's like this. The validations are here, and we can, after all the validations, we get the success message. And the data is going to add to the database. Okay, this is how the data is going to add to the database. We use this. First of all, we should use this require connection.php, because we type the localhost and the new MySQL inside the connection.php. We are not going to type it in every time, I told you before. Then we use it first, and then we connect our database, and then we type this query, and we take the number of rows which contains email or mobile inside our database. If the number of rows is more than 1, that means there is already exist email or mobile number. And then they say user with a same mobile number or a mobile or user with the same email or mobile already exists. That means that's not again validate, it's again validating, and they stop it again. Else we get the success message, and the data is going to insert to the database like this. This is the insert query. This is the insert query. Okay, like this the validations end. This is the end of our video. Let's meet again with another video about programming the sign-in process of our eShop project. Thank you for watching.